guess what? Happy Tuesday. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? Oh my gosh, I have so much to go over with you. Look, this one piece of hair, Lord, y'all gonna have to work with me tonight for this with this hair. Y'all praying. Hey, Mama Wanda Darden, I saw you on here. Hey, Tracy Beckford, all the way from the big O Orlando. Good to see you, y'all. I got so much to tell you. I don't even know where to start, so I'm gonna try to, of course, do what we normally do. Holla at your girl. Let me know what city you're in. Let me know what state. Let me know how your weekend was. How was your Thanksgiving? I pray that there were no food fights. Who made the potato salad? Who made the macaroni and cheese? Norm, you got competition with mac and cheese. Ooh, Norm and my cousin, I need them to go down because the two of them make the best macaroni and cheese that I've ever had on this side of heaven. Hallelujah. Good to see you, Miss Carol Small. God bless you. Hey, Leisha, how you doing? Y'all let me know. Mama Wanda Darden is on. Let me know what city you're in. Let me know what state you're in. Let me know how your Thanksgiving was. I need you guys to go ahead, tag, text, and tell a friend that the Making Me Matter radio show is on the air. I got so much stuff to tell you guys. Okay. First of all, Thanksgiving for me was a blessing. It was amazing. I had the best Thanksgiving. Why? Because I was around the best people. Big shout out to my family. Big shout out to my family. And, of course, my sister, whose house I ended up going by and seeing more family. You guys know I'm going to clap it up for everything that comes by, right? So big shout out to them. Leisha says that my family was sick, so it was quiet in the house. North Kakalaki in the building. Thanks for jumping on, Leisha. I see my Sandy B. I see my Sandy B. Sandy, good to see you. Y'all, okay, so let's just jump straight to the chase, okay? Because we're going to, I'm looking at the time. I got so much to tell you guys. Let's first talk about, can we just clap it up for this incredible woman? Irene Cara passed away at 63 years old. And I just found out that when she did Fame, she did not get paid for that. That really is amazing that she just did this song and did not get any kind of royalty. She talked about it later on. I definitely want us to maybe one day, you know, I'll share on the Making Me Matter page the interview that she did. But that kind of broke my little heart. I mean, she was sweet. I liked her in Fame. Loved her in the original Sparkle. Let me tell you guys something. Can I make a confession? I deliberately, can I just keep it G with y'all? I need to just be straight up with y'all real quick. I was deliberate and intentional. Forgive me. No shades of Whitney. No shades of Jordan. I deliberately did not go see the remake of Sparkle because of my love and passion for the original one. What can I do with this feeling? Oh my gosh, nobody can do it like the original. I'm an original junkie. Remakes are okay. I like originals, y'all. Hey, Sissy. I see you, Sissy. Hey, my Pete from Throgs Neck Projects. Good to see you, Petey. You know what? We need to have a reunion. Can you do me a favor, Pete? Can you please get the crew together? I need you to get up with Buddha, Swizz, Breeze, all of them. Can we just go to Fridays right there on Gun Hill Road? Let me know when. Okay, so then on top of that, y'all, you ready for this? Here's some other stuff I had to share with you guys. I thought this was absolutely hilarious. Have you guys ever had, you can answer this for me. Have you guys ever had a family call? Like if you are out in the supermarket, you're out in the park, and all of a sudden your mother, your father, whoever was around, they're no longer around, and then you guys start sending like signals and stuff like that. Check this out.
I lost my little sister in Walmart, but me and this little thing we do when we get lost in public. I found one sister. Go find Martha. Found her. Yeah, found her. So I lost my little sister in Walmart, but me and my siblings, well, me and my whole family have this little thing we do when we get lost in public. So watch how I find her, y'all. Yeah. 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 I found one, sister. Go find Martha. Find her.
When I tell you that was hilarious to me, I had to lighten the mood up with that. When I tell you that was hilarious, and I'm going to be honest with you, my family, we have a whistle that we have been doing that was before I was even born. My Nana used to do it with my dad and my dad's siblings. And then, of course, when I was born, my mom and my father, they would go ahead. If I was out and they told me to be home at a certain time, there's a whistle that they would do. I'm not giving you guys the whistle because y'all not going to pretend to be me if you ever run into my parents. But when I tell you they would whistle and I would scream back, I'm on my way. Or I would go ahead and do the whistle back so they knew I was coming home. Big shout out for family stuff like that. Norm, does that sound usual to you? Did you guys ever do that? I think that's so dope. So in the meantime and in between time, y'all, let me just get straight to the chase. We have a guest, and then we're going to get back to some other things later on in the show. But I have a special guest. Can we just clap it up real quick? Y'all know I am all about entrepreneurship. I'm all about I love us as women. I love women. I love to see women work. I love to see women do things collectively. I love to just see women, no lie, just beat the odds. And I got to talk to y'all about somebody. Have y'all ever heard of Yolanda Mack? Guess who I have with me? That's who she is. Her name is Yolanda Mack. She's a celebrity publicist. She's a contributing writer. There's so much attached to her that I think I just need to let her tell y'all herself. Can we give it up for Yolanda Mack, who is the guest for today? Yay! How are you?
I'm fine. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm serious.
I am so glad. Listen, I was telling somebody, and I've said this plenty of times before, I don't like interviewing feeling interviewish. It don't get real like that. And how are you today? And what's your name? And not only what is your name, what is your background? We pretty much know already. And let's just cut to the chase. How are you? How's life? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about what you really doing then, what you did now, so the audience can know. And we're going to have fun.
Love it. I'm fine. Again, I'm Yolanda Mack. Many of you know me as the Mack Attack. I am the Mack. I got the Mack Attack. You don't hear me. That's what I'm famous for.
I love it.
And so over the years, I do the following. So I am PR. I'm a publicist. The company name is Miss Mac Marketing. My real name is Yolanda McIntosh. Y'all know me as Miss Mac. And I also do marketing, consulting, and I'm also the owner of Sapphire Emerald Magazine.
Come on here. Yes, wonderful.
And so for the first time ever, I'm on this side of the road right here, which is unusual.
Do you feel uncomfortable?
I feel uncomfortable.
Oh, good. We're doing a good job, guys.
So I said, now I finally understood why my clients feel the way they feel. I'm like, no, just do this and you'll be fine.
You know what? It's nerve-wracking. And can I be very honest with you? I hate being interviewed. Yeah. I hate it. It makes my ankles buckle. They start twitching and all this other stuff. I don't like being interviewed, Miss Linda. When I tell you I don't like being interviewed, I don't like being interviewed whatsoever. And so, let's go ahead and bring her in. So wait a minute. Before we get started with that part, you have a book here in front of me.
Yes, actually, Linda is the author, the visionary of this book, Wisdom Before Me. Wow.
Wisdom before me. Miss Linda, where in the ham fat did that title come from? Because when I tell you I felt a shift in my entire shondo, when I saw wisdom before me, I was like, ooh, come on through, God. What you got to say in this book? Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, thank you for putting something like this together, a compilation of beautiful voices. Tell us what inspired you to write this book.
Thank you, Tiffany. Oh, gosh. The title originally, the working title was The Power of Wisdom Before Me, because I just know there's so much power in wisdom.
Yes.
And the publisher thought that the name was a little bit too long, so we shortened it down to Wisdom Before Me. And it's a double entendre because you have the book in front of you, and I don't even have one around here, but yeah, it's behind me. But you have the book in front of you, and the words that you're reading off the page, there's the wisdom before you. And the other way of looking at it is there are contributing authors in this book from the ages in the 30s all the way up to the 70s. So you're getting wisdom for women who lived before you. So it's coming from wisdom before me, before I came along. And that's where the title came from. And the reason I put this book together was because I realized the power of wisdom. And I started off writing this book by myself, truth be known. And when I got to writing, I was 5 chapters in, Tiff. And is it okay if I call you Tiff?
Absolutely. I'm glad you did. You get claps for calling me Tiff. Thank you. I love it. But that's good because you're comfortable. Continue to flow. You blessing my life right now.
Oh, God, that's too funny. So the reason I was 5 chapters in, and I got to thinking, and I was going to be interviewing people on these different chapters that had expertise in different things that I didn't have expertise in. I'm like, these women deserve their own chapter. And so that's when I started seeking women with different backgrounds and different wisdom to share. And we have 15 women, including myself, Yolanda Mack, one of the contributing authors. And let me tell you, if you have not read her chapter yet, you will be on fire.
I
get goosebumps just thinking about Yolanda's chapter.
Miss Linda, I opened the book, and you didn't see me flip through pages. I opened the book, and it landed on her page. Ain't no bookmark in here. It landed on her page.
Goosebumps.
Her title is Faith in Life's Tribulations. No one saw the gun. What?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no one saw the gun. Let me tell you, when she sent me over her rough draft and I started reading it, I couldn't put it down. I'm like, it's capturing. It really is. And it's just there's some things that she didn't even write in this chapter. And I'm telling you, she has a book in her. She has a chapter is not enough for Ms. Mack. She has a book in her, and it will come out. It will come out. So I am honored to have her as a contributing author in this book.
That is amazing. Thank you. Thank you for the heart to share and make room for women to use their voices of creativity, but not just their voice of creativity, the voice to allow other women to walk into a place of deliverance. And I'm really dealing with, at my church, we're a deliverance church. We are Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized kind of church. And we deal with deliverance because there's so many people that just harbor so much.
Absolutely.
They don't know how to break away.
Absolutely.
And I want to just read this real quick with your pretty self on this picture.
Oh, thank you.
You said, remember, God is still in the blessing business, and he is still performing miracles in people's lives. God is waiting for you to call on his name so you can be transformed. I didn't see that part. Transform, heal, delivered,
Amen.
and set free.
Amen.
Ooh.
Amen. That's right.
I read the title, but I didn't read that part. So thank God that we're on the same page of deliverance.
Absolutely. I'm a healing and deliverance ministry.
You go ahead and talk about it. So what was it like when you actually, because it's different when you talk about something versus seeing it on paper. And am I wrong for saying I think that when you write things out, things come from you differently? They're like being pulled from you. Is that how you felt when you were writing?
Wow. When I was writing, everything just flooded me like a tornado, you know. But in the eye of the storm, they say there's peace in the middle of the storm. So I was very comfortable where I was at, and I was getting my healing and deliverance because I was broken over the last 3 to 2 years. And when I say broken, that means that you're fully broken and everything is stripped off you. That means that you're facing the reality of what's happening. And so Linda I just love this woman. I call her my sister. You know, I had shared some things with her in the past, and she challenged me in one area, you know. And so with that said, I began to start loving Yolanda. Yolanda McIntosh is a very shy and timid woman. Yolanda Mac is my alter ego. And I realized that I had to fall in love with Yolanda. And then I had to tell Yolanda Mac to come home because Yolanda needed her. Wow, and I began to embrace her for the very first time. I began to listen to the words of what people said about her. And for the first time, when I say receiving those words, sometimes we have a disconnect from our brain of receiving those compliments that people give us over the years. And so once I embraced Yolanda Mac and brought her home, telling her that Yolanda need her, I fell in love with myself. I've been just traveling. I mean, when I say to you, I'm like, Lord, if I knew this a long time ago, I would have done this. I would have been true to thyself. You understand? I would have been true to thyself. And one of the things, too, we have to allow the process to happen. Okay, the process goes from many different levels, from friendship, from love, having a relationship, best friends, family members, removing toxic relationships out of your family life.
All over.
All over. And so with all of that, including business, I thought that I was Atlas, a female Atlas. Like there was nothing I can do. You hear me? And the reason why I felt that way, because I had the knowledge. But then I realized I couldn't be nobody else's God. Woo! You hear me? Woo! I mean, the people that called upon me, I ran to their needs. And I had a problem with saying no because I had the wisdom. And not everything is supposed to be given to some people.
You're right. I had to learn that. I had to learn with being okay to say no. And I think sometimes we don't realize what's the word I'm looking for? We don't realize that we embrace being enablers. We don't look at ourselves as an enabler. We look at it as, I can help. I'm able to help.
Yep.
What can I do to step in and help you not go either in this direction or help you not sink? I'm going to be your life. But then again, like you said, we're not God.
But guess what, too? You said a word, sink. Guess what? Can you imagine that you keep telling someone the promised land is over here and they keep asking for the promised land, but they won't walk over there? You have to drag them over there, make it seem like this magical world when all the time it was over there.
You know what? Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I'm going to be so super honest with you, with both of y'all. My days of picking up people and dragging them anywhere is over. I got a herniated disc in my back. I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done with you. No, I clap up on that. I'm done.
And the thing is, I think, you know what? Here's the thing. And check me if y'all think I'm wrong. it's the Bible is clear that we are to share in each other's burdens. But at the end of the day, the ultimate burden bearer is Jesus himself.
Yes.
The Bible says to cast your cares upon him because he cares for you. Yes, let's share, but don't cast them on me, because at the end of the day, I can only carry but so much. And what people do is they see what you're. Oh, help me, Holy Ghost, today.
Go ahead now.
They see what we carry with other people in other situations and then think that we're obligated to carry for them as well. Oh, right. No, we're not doing that. No. And for anybody to feel like that they can use us, we have to be able to identify when we're being used and be able to say, okay, you know what? I see you straight trying to reel me in. I'm going to have to pass. I actually had to pass on something recently. And honestly, I felt good.
I did too. Listen, let me tell you right now, I am walking away from so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the courage now to do it and be okay with it. It's mesmerizing people's minds that I said no.
I feel something. I'm going to clap it up just for the no. And then I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
And then, Miss Linda, if you want to jump in, by all means. You know what I think? And check me if I'm wrong. I want you guys to tell me if you think I'm wrong.
Okay.
But there is fear when we constantly say yes. There's more fear in saying yes than it is saying no. We're not afraid to tell people no. We're afraid to tell people yes because the part of us really don't want to do it anyway. So what we do is make the other person comfortable and put ourselves in misery.
Yep.
And we're not being any help by doing that.
No.
So, you know what? I read this book by Brene Brown, who I absolutely love.
Okay.
Wonderful.
She's an amazing author. And what was it? It was Rising. I can't remember what the full title was. I see the book in my head. Yeah. But something that she kept saying was do it afraid. So you know what? My no might come with a little bit of shakiness, but you're going to get that no. I'm at that place. You're going to get the no. I might be afraid to be like, no, I don't want to let you down. But you know what? Can't do it.
Yeah. It's liberating when you get to that point.
Yes.
And along with the fear is the opposite of that fear is having confidence in yourself.
Right.
Be able to say no. When you have the confidence in yourself to know that your no means no.
Right.
Right. And yes, you don't want to say yes when you're in your heart, you want to say no. When in your heart, you want to say no, that's when you know you're supposed to say no. Mm-hmm. But there's also a time when you need to say yes. And usually it's when you need to say yes to yourself.
There it is.
Yes.
There it is.
Yep.
Can y'all do me a favor? I don't know who's on. If you guys get a chance, I need you guys to tag, text, and tell a friend that we're on. But in the meantime, do me a favor. Y'all love on yourself just for 2 seconds and just say, I say yes to me. That's all. I say yes to me. That's it. That's it. I say yes to me. We're so busy saying yes to everybody else that in the midst of saying yes to everyone else, we're neglecting ourselves, our mental health, our emotional health, and our spiritual state of being. So we're now compromising, right? We're compromising everything about us. And we're filling everybody else up while we're emptying ourselves. And then as we're filling everybody else up, emptying ourselves, what do? We walk around. Think about it. When you don't eat food all day, I feel the Holy Ghost. You have to pray for me. When you don't eat food all day, what ends up happening? You get weak. You get feeble. You start staggering. You can't think clearly. Everything becomes foggy. And as you're trying to move and make decisions and do things, eventually if you guys go 3 weeks with no food, somebody gonna pass out.
Absolutely.
So whatever it is that you're giving out, There's got to be some kind of balance. What are you going to do to bring that thing back in? If not the same thing, something greater, where you feel like you've accomplished something for your own life. Because and I could be wrong if I'm saying this, but you can give out so much greatness to other people that you bring back only mediocre stuff to yourself. You can't do that.
You're talking right. I got to give a shout out to a young lady that's following us right now. Her name is Nancy Butler. She is a high school person that I went to school with, and she purchased a book. She put it on onto Facebook, and one of the things that she said to me was in regards to that. She said, "Miss Mac," she said, "Yolanda," she said, "the energy that you bring to the world, you're an inspirational person." She said, "I want to know what happened to the Mac attack." She said, "Why you haven't been telling the world that you are the Mac?" And she said, "So whatever was lost, go back, sis, and get it." And I had to think about that, because I did. I depleted myself. I gave every oomph of me away to somebody else. And like I said to you, I needed Yolanda.
You needed
Me
Yolanda.
and Linda used to sit there and talk about it. And she says, "Yolanda, take Yolanda back."
There it is.
Exactly
Take
right.
Yolanda back. And that sometimes it takes years to do that.
It does, but it doesn't have to. And that's the thing. And that's what this book is all about, Tiff, is that there's an author, a contributing author in this book. Her name is Judy Shulak, and she is a retired CEO of Buffalo Wild Wings. And it was a woman-run organization. I don't think a lot of people don't know about that. But in her chapter, she talks about how, you do your quarterly, when you're up in the board, sector of a company, you're doing quarterly meetings, you're doing quarterly reports, and you're doing quarterly updates, and you're doing all that for business. But when do we do it for ourselves?
When do we do it for ourselves?
Yeah. And so what ended up happening with her, well, I'm not even going to tell you, you have to read the chapter, but when you read her chapter, you're going to learn that she had a crisis in her personal story that she had to learn the hard way. And we don't have to learn the hard way. And that's what this book is all about, is there's 15 women offering wisdom, coming from totally different backgrounds, offering totally different wisdom, and showing how they came across their trials and tribulations and gained their wisdom, what wisdom that they gained and the wisdom that they're sharing with the rest of the world. And they have so many gifts to offer. And it's basically letting that reader know that you are special and you can do it. We did it. We're not anything special and no more special than you are.
Yes.
We can do it. If we can do it, if we can overcome whatever it is, you can too.
You can too.
Yes.
You can too. You can overcome. And the only way that we can overcome is by realizing in our mind that we can.
That's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I used to, I think, I don't know if it was my pastor that said this. Change your mind, change your something, change your this, change that. He just flows in such a vein that it's just incredible. But the one thing I do know, if you do change your mind.
I got one for you, Tiff.
I'm ready.
Right.
Change your grow, change your flow.
Come on and talk about it. Yes, change your grow and change your flow. Yes. I love that. I love that. And how about now tell me what you think about this, my sweet Miss Linda.
Go ahead.
If you change your mind, you'll change your grind. And if
I
you
like
change
that.
your mind, you'll change your movement.
I like it. It's true. That's right.
Let me see if I can get one in here. What about embrace
let's
life?
go.
Come on and get it.
What about embrace life by making the right decisions?
Come on here.
Embrace life by making the right decisions.
And making the right decisions, people, it's a choice.
It's a choice.
It is. Every day when we
It's a
get up in
choice.
the morning, we put our feet on the floor and we have a choice of how we are going to approach that day.
Yes.
The words that come out of our mouth can either lift or tear someone down.
Yeah.
It's all a choice.
Absolutely.
I
Tiff,
have
I want
somebody-
to share something with you.
I'm ready.
So may I can you pass that book for a moment?
Oh my gosh.
So I need everyone to come to Jesus Book and Gift Store on December the 10th.
Yes!
From 11 to 3 o'clock. We'll be doing a book signing.
Come on.
And so I will be there, and Linda will be there with me and in the spirit, I believe.
Linda's going to be there in spirit.
So I have her on there as well. But we really need your support. Again, I give a shout out to Nancy. I think it's Nancy Favor Butler. I thank her from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She purchased a book online with Jesus Book and Gift Store. It's very easy just to call in and get a book, and they'll ship it directly to you. Again, I will be there in person on December the 10th at 11 to 3 o'clock. Telling you about this book. I'm also probably going to read a couple stanzas from the book, and we need your support. And please keep in mind exactly the title, Wisdom Before Me, is for everyone. We're looking to be able to change people's lives, to transform minds, to transform businesses, relationships, marriages with this book. This book is for everyone.
Absolutely.
So, we need
First
your
of
help.
all, we're going to clap that up because you know what? You made it into Jesus Book and Gift.
I did.
You made it into Jesus Book and Gift.
It's
and
there.
That is a beautiful thing. Y'all, I'm putting here in the comment section, December 10th book signing, meet Yolanda Mack, Jesus Book and Gift Store.
Yep.
Get your signed copy.
Yep. Get your signed copy.
Get your signed copy.
Islay,
now,
New Jersey.
Somebody had... she's in Florida. So, Tracy, being that you're in Florida, you can go ahead and call the Jesus Book and Gift, you know, the main one over in Islay by the mall. I think that's off of Green Street.
That's correct. It's in the mall.
It's over there, right over there.
I think it's 675 Route 1, Islay, New Jersey.
There it is. You better go ahead and know the address. My God. She knew the address, y'all. Go ahead. Tracy, you're going to have to forgive me. Look, can I make a statement? Y'all know I love gummy bears, right?
Oh.
Norm just got back from Walgreens, and I feel the presence of God.
Listen, wow, this show is incredible.
Oh, I'm so glad that
take
you're
my hat off.
here.
I love your show.
Thank you.
I love your show.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you're here, that I got a chance to meet you, that I got a chance to meet Miss Linda. I'm just honored that you're here because this kind of wisdom, it's what's needed. Tracy, call Jesus Book and Gift tomorrow. Order the book. Definitely call. Are you guys going to go on tour?
Oh, yes. We're in the process right now of actually doing a Barnes & Noble touring. Yes, we're going to be going to different states, but I can't tell the next location. We're working on it right now, but we will be bouncing around at Barnes & Nobles.
And you can go to any Barnes & Noble and ask for the book and get it ordered.
Yes.
They
Y'all know
don't have it.
I love Barnes & Nobles. You want to know why I love Barnes & Nobles besides the books?
Coffee.
You already know. There's no place like Starbucks. There's no place like Starbucks. There's no place like Starbucks. That felt amazing and so freeing.
I love coffee too.
Oh, okay, so we definitely got to get some Starbucks. And we're going to have to Zoom you in, and you go to your Starbucks. We're going to meet up, and the three of us will be having Starbucks together. Oh, I just got a visual, and it looks like a beautiful moment.
No, we'll all be reading our book.
We'll all be reading our book, and I'm so looking forward to reading the different chapters because all these different women, y'all listen what I'm telling y'all. It's different chapters. Every woman has a different chapter in their life, and one is different than the other. One is going to be more intense. One is going to meet you where you are. One might resonate something in your spirit later on where you're going to be like, well, wait a minute. I'm in this situation now, but I remember when I read back then. Y'all make sure you support.
Yes.
Please make sure
There's miracles
you
in
support.
here too.
Listen.
Miracles.
Listen, I'm all about miracles. Y'all hear that? There's miracles in here. And y'all, listen, there's nothing wrong with reading somebody else's testimony. I think sometimes we get so, we pull back because of the things that are going on in our own personal life. And forgive me for saying this, but I'm just going to be real. Y'all know I do real talk. At the end of the day, there's times when people don't want to hear anything exciting because their life right now, they think that there's no hope. And it's
this
like
book is full of hope. Let me tell you,
ready to say
the
that.
stories that you are going to read in these chapters, this is an uplifting book, but not in the way that everybody has this perfect life. You know, we've been through some stuff. Everybody goes through stuff, and it's a way for you to understand that you're not alone.
Yeah,
you're not alone. And you know, and somebody had asked me, what do you want the reader to come away with when they finish reading this book? And the answer is, I want them to know that they're lovable and they're capable.
They're lovable and capable.
They're lovable and they're capable.
They're lovable and they're capable, because life can be so cruel at times where you can feel unloved, whether it's from relationships, it could be from a family member, it can be from a friendship that went left, or where you encountered some level of betrayal. So the world can be cruel, and the world can make you feel like you're not capable of doing anything, and they'll make you feel worthless. That's why it's so important to read this book and hear each woman's story, so that you can build yourself up. It
really is going to do that. Like I said to you, you know, take your time, get in a nice cozy chair, and open the book.
And have your Starbucks next to you.
Absolutely.
You won't be sorry.
You won't be sorry.
Not at all.
I thank y'all so much. Thank you guys so much. So you guys make sure that you look out for the tour. You go on a Jesus Book and Gift Store.
Yes.
If you're not anywhere near the Island Jesus Book and Gift Store, and Tracy said she wants her copy signed. Tracy, listen, she'll go ahead and sign it. And
Tracy, if
she's in Orlando,
that's okay. So Tracy, if you're listening, right?
Mm-hmm.
May I?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you're listening, first of all, thank you so much. We can definitely make that happen. Okay, so here's the phone number. You're going to call Jesus Book and Gift Store, okay? Got to get my girly girls out.
I got 2 pair in the car. I'm with you on that.
So, now that we can see.
Honey, y'all see I got a twin.
So, all right, here's the number. 732-236-7371. Again, that's Jesus Book and Gift Store. You tell them that you would like to order a book. Make sure you present your name and say that Yolanda Mack said that she's going to autograph that book before it be signed. But you still can purchase it. And the reason why I want you to purchase it in advance is because the books are going fast. They're really going fast to the point, and that's why. And make it so bad, I can also check on the book to make sure that you got it. And then I can personally go up there tomorrow if you get it. Try the Mac attack. I am the Mac. I got the Mac attack. You don't hear me.
Y'all hear the Mac attack? Yes.
Tracy, if you go and purchase the book tomorrow, I'm only 15 minutes away from the location. So I can definitely do that for you. And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to purchase it. Me and Linda and I and the team, we thank you.
Tracy has all these hearts on Facebook floating up. Matter of fact,
and Tracy, I got a shout out to Tracy.
Go ahead.
I go to Orlando like every few weeks, so I'll even come over and sign your book personally for you.
My gosh, Tracy! You know what?
Building people up. That's
there
what
it
we're
is.
doing.
Can y'all do me a favor? Because I know Tracy, like me, she's going to want to follow y'all on Facebook. Please give out your information on social media where people can get in touch with you. That right there, that's a beautiful blessing. Tracy, you just making out like a bandit tonight.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It really does.
So, Linda, you want to go first?
You can find me at Women Have Needs Too on LinkedIn and on Facebook and Instagram.
And you can
Women Have Needs Too. That's TOO.
And you can find me at Yolanda Mac 1 on Instagram, on Facebook, Yolanda Mac. And then my fan page is Yolanda Mac 1. Again, I'm the company called Ms. Mac Marketing. For those that might need a PR,
Come on and talk about it.
you can give me a call on that as well, 848-236-5026. The company name is Ms. Mac Marketing, is MIZMAC Marketing, LLC. And then also for those that are also still following us, I'm also the owner of Sapphire Emerald Magazine. And my little jingle says, diamonds and emeralds and pearls, oh my. Diamonds and emeralds and pearls, oh my. Sapphire Emerald Magazine truly knows the gifted and talented people. Are you a sapphire story?
Woo! Woo! Are you a sapphire story?
Yes.
Woo!
They can follow us on there as well.
That is amazing. That is y'all. I could just listen to y'all and just be good and not say another word and just eat these gummy bears. And my
Well, there is, you know what? Since you're saying that, Linda, did you tell everyone that you are a coach? And share?
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a coaching program called Mission Accelerator, and I help women live their fullest lives.
what?
Yes. You said what? Yes. What? Absolutely.
So wait
What
a
it's
minute.
all about. It's all about taking that wisdom and giving it right back to you and helping you get from point A to point Z times 10, wherever you want to go.
Darling, I didn't tell you I'm living my full life.
Come on and talk about it. Oh my God. Woo. Okay, you know what? Let me just say this real quick. I had to get that last gummy down. Let me tell you guys something. I am going to have to reach out to these beauties because my I'm coming up on my 2024 will be my 5th year anniversary for my women's group called Unbothered the Movement.
Okay.
And thank you. And so I'm going to have to figure something out. I'm getting ready to do the 4th year. It's going to January 7th is when the conference is going to be. And every year I try to do it in the beginning of the year so that the women can start their year off being unbothered. So
right.
This conference for this year is, for January 7th is Unpacked and Unbothered.
Okay.
But January 5th, maybe that's the date, I don't know. But 2024 is the 5th year. I
Nice.
plan on doing it big. So you guys
And
keep
that's
your
great.
eyes and ears open because I will be reaching out because
Yeah.
I want it to be a weekend thing and I'm going to need y'all to be available.
Well, I'm so glad that you shared that with us because we're actually in the process of actually reaching out to different locations. I can't really go into that detail either. That's why I'm trying to pick my words, if you were wondering. But we have certain locations that are taking us on and that we will be doing conferences. So Linda and the team, some of the team, not all of the people, but there's going to be a selective few that's going to travel with us. And it would be an honor that you can consider me and Linda
Absolutely.
to attend.
The honor is
absolutely.
mine. Are you guys kidding
Well,
me?
Linda, you're coming to New Jersey.
Linda,
I love it. I
you're
love
bringing
it.
Disney World to Six Flags.
Love it. I love it. Oh,
Beautiful.
I love it. And there's wisdom before me.
Right. There's wisdom.
Plenty
before
of it.
me. Oh, yeah, the wisdom to bring the Orlando Heat
You know,
down this way. So this is just incredible. I thank God for this.
I thank God for you for this program and everything that you
Absolutely.
have here. This is really powerful, and you're breaking yokes with sharing these things, allowing other people to get the inspiration that they need. And like our young lady Tracy, I'm just so glad to meet her.
Can't wait to meet Tracy.
I know.
Absolutely. And then on top of it too, One of the things I just want to take us back once again with wisdom. It is time, world, to have a revival and change your mind and get up for those that are sitting too long. Who told you to sit too long? Get up, dust yourself off, and begin to walk into your destiny and your purpose and your talent. You know, one of the things that excite me about everything, every day, Linda, we're always looking for our job. God already gave us a job when we were born. He gave you a talent, a gift, and a purpose, and your destiny was attached to it. You already know what you're supposed to do. Just yield to the task. Stop fighting the process.
Ooh.
Yes. I had an uncle, he's passed, and he used to just drill into me, and I just remember it for the longest time. And he said, your greatest regret will be not living up to your fullest potential.
You know what? You can only sit by the side of the pool for but so long before people continue to just keep passing you by. And, you know, the sad part is a lot of people don't even realize that they can get up. They've been stuck in the same spot for years after years after years. And again, all they had to do was change their mind in order for the movement to take place.
That's right.
That's it. Just that simple.
Oh, my God. That's exactly what I did. I got stuck. I was stuck and didn't know I was stuck.
She changed her flow. Now she's changing her growth.
There it is.
You're talking right. You're talking right. I did. I got stuck. And like I said to you, we have a treasure chest full of different jewels that God has given us. And we have to learn how to utilize those things that he has already provided to us.
Right.
There's so many tools, all of these just mechanism, and we have keys. Now, I got to share this with you, and this is going to go a little bit deep with me. Can I go a little bit deep on this show?
Go a little bit deep.
Just a little bit. Linda, can we go deep together too?
Let's go deep.
Okay. So what I'm about to share with you, you got to promise to make sure that you help the next person.
Right.
You and I have keys that you will never use and I will never use as well. Why? Because you had to go in that valley to pick up that key. But see, the key wasn't really for you. The key was for the purpose of the time period of that person coming into your life. Now, the part that really disturbed me a lot is that key that you picked up, that you put onto the ring with all the rest of them, you finally meet the person that key belongs to. But instead of helping him or her to go forward, you decide to what? Trip her up or trip him up. And you really she didn't need your help and he didn't need your help, but they did need that key because you were the person to open the door. And I'm saying it to you like that because that's what Linda did. She opened the door. The door was always there. Like she said, there was a book already in me. But she was the person that put the key in the door and on a divine time period and cranked the door, turned the key. She had to pull the door because, see, I couldn't pull the door. And why? Because I was frozen in time. You hear me? So she had to turn the door knob, crack the door, and then I was able to receive that sunshine.
The door had cobwebs on it.
So, with that said, I'm saying to you and to whoever else is listening, please, we've been given several keys that'll never, ever be able to be utilized by you, but you can help your sister or your brother. You can empower the next person like Linda empowered me to go forward. Help that person. Give that key on to the next person, because guess what? They probably got yours too, like Linda had mine.
Right.
And I had Linda's.
Right.
And it was what? A perfect match.
Listen, at the end of the day, I have a girlfriend right now, and I got a key to her house. You said that it was a perfect match.
Yeah.
When things match, even though y'all had different keys, At some point, y'all was able to share a master key.
Absolutely.
When I tell you it all still turned around and it worked in a way where now y'all got the same key. And here's the thing, y'all, they're using that key to share with us so that we can go ahead and unlock the doors for other people and make room for them to go ahead. Come on out. Let that thing come out from you. Every last one of us got something that's in us that needs to grow and flow.
Yes.
Right.
Just that simple. Ah!
Amen. Amen.
Y'all blessed me tonight. Y'all blessed me
blessed.
tonight. People are saying empower, equip. Yes, Keisha. Tracy says this is good. I needed this tonight. Keisha said mighty word. Speaking of keys, I hear keys. And then Alicia said this is a blessing. Y'all don't know. Let me tell y'all, whenever I hear keys, you know what I do after that?
What?
You really want to know?
No.
Y'all, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Making Me Mad radio show. You know Norm is here, which means it's my time to sign out. That's exactly what I do when I hear keys. They will tell you. I'm like, oh, shoot, y'all. I hear keys.
That's funny. That's
Oh,
funny.
my God. Thank you, Miss Linda, so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Yolanda Mack. Can you just do your Mac attack one more time? That thing gives me life. I need to hear this.
I am the Mac. I got the Mac attack. You don't hear me.
I love it. Oh, that's
I
beautiful.
thank y'all so much. If y'all want to stick around just for a couple of minutes before I wrap up, I need to go ahead and just make a couple of quick announcements, and then we're going to go ahead and shut it down because the street lights are on, y'all. It's 9:31. I'm surprised Norm didn't, okay, he got the key. See, remember earlier I was telling y'all that there's a signal that family members and people do? That's mine with Norm. When I hear them keys, I know he is around. You hear me?
Cute.
Y'all, real quick, I wanted to go ahead before we do anything else and shut it all the way down. I had to show you guys. So you guys know yesterday was Cyber Monday. And then I noticed that I was too lazy to get up out of bed and close down my website for y'all to register because I was supposed to bring the prices back higher because I took the money off. But I said to myself, I was too tired. So what I'm going to do is let you guys go ahead and just continue till tonight, and I'm going to change the price tomorrow morning. So go ahead, www.unbotheredthemovement.com. Registration fee, you get $10 off. This is the last night. Because on Wednesday, hallelujah, the price is going back up. I'm trying to give y'all a chance to go ahead and register at a discounted rate. So right now, general registration is only $65. And all seniors 55 and over, it's only $55 for you. Go ahead and register as quick as you can because I promise you, tomorrow morning it's going back up. Going back up. I need to make that sound like an echo. Going back up, 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 up. All right. Y'all know what it's about. Unpacked and Unbothered coming up January 7th, 2023 with my girl, the one, the only, Reverend Pastor Danielle Brown. Y'all make sure that y'all go ahead. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have us an amazing, amazing time. If you guys are interested in advertising your business, advertising your upcoming event, if you're an author, if you're an artist, if you're a promoter, you want to broadcast your brand, let me go ahead and bring some visibility to your vision. Holla at your girl. We can talk some good numbers. Don't worry. I ain't going to break y'all too much. Okay. And so did you guys know that New Jersey is about to have the world's largest go-kart track open up? And I think it's going to be in Edison. Do you see this? I was trying to figure out, where does it start? Where does it end? I probably have a whole anxiety attack because looking at this reminds me of Spaghetti Junction in Atlanta. And I instantly almost had a breakdown. Can we also go ahead and recognize this jewel right here? Plainfield Nursing Home resident celebrates turning 107 years old. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'll save the other news that's just not so enlightening for next week because we too much on a good high. And so check this out. I want to just share two more things. So real quick, look at this. This is Santa Camp. This gentleman here had put a black Santa on his lawn. And somebody sent a letter to his house saying that there's no such thing as a black Santa. Oh my gosh, Miss Linda, it was horrible. Sent him a racist letter, and you know what ended up happening? What ended up happening was everybody on his block went ahead and put a black Santa on their lawn.
I love it.
Beautiful.
It says here, Chris Kennedy and his 4-year-old daughter in North Little Rock, Arkansas, received hateful racist letter after putting a 7-foot inflatable black Santa in their yard. After putting their story on Facebook, all of his neighbors put black Santas in their yard in support of the family. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And then it says here, somebody else said, after Chris Kennedy was sent a racist Christmas letter about his Black Santa decoration, his North Little Rock community rallied behind him, encouraging him to be Black Santa. Now, 2 years later, he is starring in an HBO Max documentary about his journey. Can we just clap it up for him? Talk about what the devil meant for evil. God will sure enough turn around for your good. Yes. So look at how that worked. And the last thing I definitely want to go ahead and talk about. Can we give a big shout out to my girl, Sandy B? So this weekend, December 3rd, Saturday, it looks like Plainfield Vikings presents a holiday tricky tray. And what does it say? Mega 50-50 draws. That mean money? Okay, so you guys make sure you look at that right there. Get your tickets. I believe tickets are $40. That's for the entry. And it includes $25. I can't see because my eyes, I'm like, y'all, I promise you. Didn't we talk about the glasses earlier? So y'all make sure you get a good look at this. What I'll go ahead and do is post it back on my page, or you can go follow the Make Me Matter radio show page on Instagram or on Facebook. And guess what? There the keys go. There the keys go. There the keys go. Oh. Boom. There the keys. There's the keys. Get it, Miss Linda. Get it, Miss Linda. Go. Hey, go. Oh, how I love y'all. Thank you, Norm.
Yes, thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much for having us.
Good night, Miss Linda. Good night, Yolanda McIntyre. Can't even do it like her, but it's dope. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have an amazing night.